Hey, what's going on? It's going great over here. How we doing? Welcome back to yet another video. Yeah, today is supposed to be the college football recap, but we're gonna go ahead and recap my Tennessee Titans loss yesterday against the Denver Broncos. Was I'm still very thrilled how that went. Yeah. My name's Cody Lear. You've been here before, cool. I'm glad to have you here. I hope you enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join us if you want to. I'd appreciate you, but I don't really blame you because why would I give up the effort if the Titans are not, right? And I shouldn't say that because the defense obviously showed up and played some good ball. They were all right. They made some turnovers. They played pretty well. Jeffrey Simmons was in the backfield quite a bit. He played some pretty good football. The offensive side, a lot of drop passes. A lot of drop passes. Hopefully that gets cleaned up. Basically, every concern I had coming out of the preseason happened week one. If we played a really good defense, which I shouldn't say we because I don't play on the team, but if the Titans played a really good defense, were they going to be able to do anything against it? And they proved they didn't, right? They ran the ball okay. Tony Pollard ran the ball okay. Cam Ward got sacked 6 times. Same concerns we had with the offensive line were still there. Dan Moore has not turned out to be the answer at left tackle, which nobody really thought he was. He got overpaid. We kind of figured that. Now, and I understand that it's an overreaction because it is only week one, but you cannot be getting your quarterback sacked 6 times and expect to win a game. That's just not how these things work. Um, yeah, like what are you supposed to do at that point? And if you look at the stats, which I will go ahead and take a look at them because why not? Really, what I really don't know what else you know could have been done for Cam Ward, to be honest with you, because the offensive line wasn't good. It was pretty much atrocious. It was rough. I I don't have an answer to anything else on that one. I don't know how to describe it. It was bad. It was, yeah. What do you say? And you look at the stats. You know the best receiving yard for the Titans, or best receiving yards was Tony Pollard with a 29-yard grab. I mean that's just horrible. The scoring summary: field goals, field goals, field goals. Titans led. We're down 9-10 at halftime. They definitely could have tried to drive the ball a little bit, but they didn't. Sly hits a field goal early on, third quarter. Lutz hits one, and then J.K. Dobbins runs in for a touchdown. Titans had 133 yards total. 62 of those passing, 71 rushing. 2.4 yards to play. Now, here's the issue with that. Is that 133 total yards compared to 317 is bad. Yeah, they ran the ball pretty well on the Titans, but I wouldn't say the defense did a completely bad job. I thought the defense played really, really well. Cam, I think if you look at those stats, like you're just kind of telling yourself that he's not a good player, but he played really good football. It wasn't on him whatsoever. Calvin Ridley dropped a few passes, 4 for 27. Chigga got 3 catches for 19 yards. It boils down to everything. It boils down to Coach Callahan not doing a great job coaching. It boils down to the receivers not executing, blocking being bad. It comes down to everything. And a lot of that does start with coaching. It really does. So you just kind of have to take that with the good or the bad. But like even if you look at the Titans, they were 2 for 14 on third down. That just can't happen. They ran 55 total plays, like let 6 sacks of 8 punts, and 13 penalties for 131 yards. That's also a thing that just cannot happen. Especially when you make the team commit 4 turnovers. That's pretty impressive. And the defense did a really good job. And I think, and that's the worry for me right now, is that the Titans will literally just be what they were last season, and that their defense will be just worn down by the end of it because the offense is not able to get the ball down the field. Now, Denver, I understand, does have a great defense. Nick Bonito is a very good player. Zach Allen, PS2. They have a lot of talent on that defensive side of the ball. So to see them playing really good was not a surprise whatsoever. Then they didn't really do that great throwing the ball themselves. Honestly, Bo Nix did not really impress me too much himself. I think he was, what, 25 for 40? I mean, yeah, 176 yards. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. Their running game did do a really good job. Harvey, J.K. Dobbins combined for 133 yards. So that's something you look at and you're like, oh, well, maybe they could work a little bit on the ground game defense. That is definitely a thing because the pass defense played pretty good. They played all right. They played great, which, of course, to be fair, that kind of helps with Snead actually being out there. And, Snead getting paid a lot of money, you would sure hope that he would be out there. Yeah, I don't have a lot of positive things to say because it is incredibly annoying. But to be fair, as a fan, this is just kind of how it goes. As a fan of the Titans, they are the Tennessee losers. You just kind of get used to it. But there's so many complaints that I have to look at here because it's not just on Cam Ward. It's not just on the receiving core. It's not just on the tight end. It's on blocking, which we've already talked about that, which Brian Callahan hired his father to fix that, and that's obviously not being fixed right now. I don't know if it's because he's trying to run an offense with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. I don't know if that's what he's trying to do. If that is what he's trying to do, is not working. His offense is just not being called correctly, and Denard Wilson is doing a phenomenal job on the defensive side. Like I said, run defense could be improved, but you try not to complain too much on that because at the same time, if the offense was able to be on the field for at any time whatsoever, defensive game plan going for the rushing attack. So yeah, overall, you just hate seeing it. It's annoying, very annoying. But what can you do as a Titans fan? Tomorrow we'll probably do college football recap and then NFL recap Wednesday, and then I'll shoot predictions and try to have it up before the Thursday night game. That'll be the plan for this week. So if you do want to check it out and come hang out with us, I know this is kind of a shorter video, but we're basically just talking about the Titans on these ones. So um, yeah, thank you guys so much if you did make it all the way to the end. Because I know it's just been a lot of complaining. Yeah, it's been great. But either way, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next video. Have a good night.